Hey, I'm Ollie, and welcome to Royal Holloway. For me, the most important thing to keep an eye on whilst at uni is work-life balance. When I was studying for my A-levels, I spent so much time working and trying to get into a good university, but I did not spend enough time relaxing and balancing my life. Now that I'm studying at Royal Holloway, I find it a lot easier to keep that balance in check. First things first, there's so much space outside. You can have your prospectus moment laying out on the lawn with your jug of Pimm's, relaxing in the sunshine. So headspace is really not an issue here. The course selection at Royal Holloway has been great for me because they let me study filmmaking. They just have a room full of this stuff. There's a whole department full of cameras and equipment that I can use, some of which I'm using right now. While most people were sitting exams this summer term, I only had 2 exams, and for the rest I had to direct a movie, and that was just brilliant. Most universities simply wouldn't have offered that much practical experience. And instead of traditional lectures this year, I've had nothing but film screenings followed by lectures about those films. It's a much better way of doing it, and it really shows how the course structures here adapt to the content, which is great. Courses also tend to have a great community surrounding them. I see loads of film students working on projects together and going out together. It's nice. Most departments have their own societies in the SU where students can band together and study. And Royal Holloway has everything you might expect from a modern uni. 24-hour library access, blazing fast internet. It takes me 5 seconds to upload a YouTube video. Without losing any of this history, the campus is over 130 years old and full of secrets. Right now we have 2 libraries. Founders Library, which is right over here. This is Founders Library, or the Harry Potter Library. It has 2 of these amazing reading rooms. Look around, it's beautiful, it's very historic. It also has all my film books and DVDs. And then there's Bedford, the modern 24-hour library where you can collaborate and book rooms. Next year though, we're gonna have an all-new library right behind me. It's under construction right now, but when it's finished, it's gonna be really cool. The libraries are great and all, but actually the best times that I've had studying this year have been in my flat with my flatmates back at Wedderburn. I have a kitchen, which is a lovely little communal space, which often turns into a study room. Speaking of which, there's a lot of residential options on campus. One of my favorite ways to de-stress is to cook. I like to cook a lot of Japanese food, Asian food, so I picked accommodation with a kitchen. The thing is, for a lot of people, that kitchen would cause them even more stress. And if you're one of those people, you can live in Founders, catered. And if you do stay in Founders, you'll probably be served food by me because I work right in there in Founders dining hall. There's a lot of job opportunities on campus that make it really easy for you to get a part-time job, and they completely understand that you've got to study, so you can balance your work in between. You can take more shifts when you need them and less when you don't. They understand deadlines, but they also understand that I need money. I want to go traveling in the summer. When you want to take a break from all of that, there's all sorts you can do. For me, that normally means going to the gym. We have a great gym here on campus. But then again, the SU puts on all kinds of stress busters and activities. They're all designed to take your mind off work when it becomes a little too much. The other day, the SU drove me and my friend Sayaka to Windsor to go to Lush for a stress buster, and it was absolutely amazing. We got to make bath bombs and we could take them home. Just little activities like that make you feel so much more relaxed and so much more ready to work. It was part of a Royal Holloway Give It a Go scheme run by the SU, and they have a bunch of other activities. Puppy therapy, they had a bunch of reptiles in here the other day that you could pet. They even had pillow fights the other day, that was fun. Finally, because we're a campus university, everything's quite compressed, so you don't have to worry about traveling around or buying bus or train fare. This has been huge for me because if I had to travel back and forth between classes all day, I wouldn't have managed to fit as much stuff in. I wouldn't have wanted to do any less activities or societies than I did this year, and I would have been sad if I would have missed out because I had to travel. Everything is right here on campus. You can't really beat studying at Royal Holloway.